You let go.
You can't keep up with my speed. You can't keep up with my speed. It's like we're reenacting the solar system.
Wait, hold on. I'm actually trying to stop.
Don't drop the camera. Don't, no.
Son of a bitch. Okay. So what are we talking about today?
So what we're talking about is how to get consistent pours of whiskey. I encountered this situation yesterday when there was a woman who was liking to try some whiskey, and she proceeded to grab my whiskey bottle and pour about 6 ounces of whiskey.
So how do you get consistently perfect pours of whiskey?
Well, the good news is you don't have to always nerd out on this, because once you get a vibe for it and you know what it looks like when it's correct, you can do it freehand after that. So first thing first, which is, this happens a lot at a bar, right? You get 1.5 ounce pour.
What are these things here? What
I've got, these are jiggers. This one is 1 ounce on one side and 2 ounces on the other.
Okay.
This one is 1.5 ounces.
All right, where does one get jiggers?
At any liquor store that has a supply area.
Amazon?
Amazon too. One of the reasons I like to do this is because you don't want to also constantly overpour yourself, even at home, because the glass is so big it makes your normal pour look small. So here's what a normal pour looks like, and we'll do, yeah, we'll do 1.5 ounces. Here's what a normal pour looks like in a Glencairn. This is about the size that you would get in a bar.
That's 1.5 ounces.
Yeah, we're milking the last of this bottle. And we're using a pour spout.
Okay.
Because doing this out of a bottle, not as easy as keeping it controlled. Yeah, this is just a spout. You see this in every liquor store and every bar.
Sure.
All the deals behind it.
Now hold on, because also one of the things I see in bars is they'll leave that uncapped and you're just leaking out.
No, that's a horrible, that's bad bar habit. Now, if they're open, they might keep them because it's a thing they're constantly going back to.
Yeah.
But if they close at the end of the night and they don't cover all of them,
yeah,
that's rookie maneuver.
That's where you get like the kind of the soft, soapy, watered down.
Now look at that.
It goes right up to the center.
If you're pouring into a Glencairn, this is a known thing. Pour it to the center of the fattest part of the Glencairn.
Yeah.
You got 1.5 ounces pour. Here's the problem though. You go to a bar, they don't have that. They pour it in this. What does that look like? It looks like you hardly got any whiskey, doesn't it?
It's like I was robbed.
In my opinion, that's a bar mistake. This customer shouldn't need to acclimate. Since the old West in America, bars have always known, make it look bigger, not smaller. This is depressing.
Yeah, a little bit.
If you have the glasses that you always use to go to, learn what 1.5 ounce pour looks like. Now this is a tasting Glencairn. You'll see these in Scotland and in some bars in the US.
To the full size.
Yeah. So that's for tasting pours. Pour that into here. You're like, oh look, there's your tasting sample. It's like, oh, come on. Right now, let's see what 1.5 ounce pour looks like in the baby Glencairn.
That is beefy.
And there's not a lot of room for you to smell that whiskey anymore.
Yeah, that's a bit much for that glass.
Now, in real bartender culture, you see what I was doing here where I'm doing the kind of side pour into this thing?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do to make sure you can control how much whiskey's going into the jigger. But what you'll see at a bartender where people are moving really fast and they're moving from memory is that they're not going to be using measuring things as often.
Yeah.
And so what they will do instead is they're making a cocktail, they'll grab a deal and just chunk. Now why are they doing that? To make sure they get full consistent flow out of the spout. And then they're working off of time. So they're going, this is a 2 ounce pour, and I know because I've practiced this over and over that a 2 ounce pour is X amount of seconds if I count in my head. 1, 2, 3, done, next one. But if you do that, don't do the slow pour because you'll get an inconsistent amount. Just own that thing. Turn it all the way upside down and get a count. And you can actually practice doing 2 ounce pours like that.
What are we working on, Joe?
We are going to replace a pump to a part. I have no idea what it is.
And by we, I mean you.
That's right.
Okay, that's the pump for... So supposedly in the bottle sanitizing machines, you're able to put bottles up on top here, one there, and then it does something and sanitizes it. We're gonna see if we can get it working.
Are you ready?
So it works now.
We can show you how powerful it is.
Oh shit.
Let's see if it works.
Totally works.
Now those are clean bottles.
So whoever installed it did not take the cap off.
Oh, right here?
That cap. So
that should work perfect.
now,
Alright, you let go. Alright, so we got a conference call this morning. We'll see how it goes. I'm fairly bored. I propose a jig.
yo,
What are we doing?
we're breaking into the guard shack.
So over the winter, it rained, swelled, and now the door is completely clamped shut.
Solid, bro.
You get it?
Yeah.
We can use the guard check again. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this? I don't know if you're ready. Happy birthday, Jeff.
Oh.
So I have a bit of a conundrum, Daniel.
Okay.
Bit of a conundrum. We are 1 week away from the launch party.
Yes.
Final ceremony of the launch party. I'm going to be shaved bald. For those that are relatively new to the channel, it's because we had our community step up in a obscene way. So there's 2 left, straight up just bald. That's happening at the closing ceremonies. We haven't done maximum mullet, but really, the main bit of a mullet is the glorious back end, the tables, the party in the back.
You already have that.
No, it's not glorious though.
How does it need to be glorious?
This is more rat tail than glorious. So there's a little bit of a mishap with my mullet. I won't go into the details there. So we have a prosthetic mullet, which isn't as good, but shut the hell up. So we're going to trim off the mullety bits and then tape them to my head.
Okay.
I'm getting beard extension.
Yeah, your beard's kind of
Get it all in there.
Yeah, we got glue back here. So we use a fiddly bit as a bonding agent. Stick it. just easy. Just.
Get it all in there.
Is it?
Right there.
It works. You look like you have like a pirate type of jewel weaved into your gross beard. Emma, what do you think? Look at that.
No.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes. Look at that. That's so good.
Tape it to your head.
Yes.
Okay.
Tape.
All right.
So just. Is it good? That feels good.
Oh my god.
Feels.
Dude, it looks like you got a headband on, bro.
Oh my god.
It actually worked out pretty well. Dude, you're actually pretty styling, dude. Yeah. He feels good about it.
Oh. Happy birthday,
Just saw that. That's
Spicoli Joe.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
What?
Yeah.
See, I knew it, dude. I felt it through the package.
That is an official Magnificent Bastard Glencairn.
I feel like I'm being set up.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Daniel maybe. All right.
Yes.
Whiskey for Joe.
Yes. Are both of them available in the merch store?
Both what? The whiskey and no, we can't ship the whiskey.
Well, then you'll have to come here for that.
We have a few of the glasses. They're usually sold out. So if you go to the link in the description below and it's sold out, you can get it on back order and we'll ship it as soon as we get in. All right, Daniel. So we were talking about the perfect pour and familiarity with the glasses. Based on these glasses, for the glass, what's the perfect amount for these glasses?
This is whiskey, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Should I get the blindfold?
Yes, this is a test to see if you can determine which quantity is attached to which glass.
Oh, you're gonna pour them in separate containers.
I'm gonna pour them in your hand.
Ah, what?
Yeah.
Why?
A sensory experience. This is muscle memory.
What, that's a blindfold? Oh, look at the tail on that thing.
All right, so make your way outside.
Outside?
We're pouring water in your hands.
All right.
Now turn this way,
So
because
give
you
me
can't
all
see.
of them.
You
Give me
can't
all of
see.
them. All right, I got all of them now.
So you're gonna pour one at a time,
Pour at the same speed every time.
the same speed every time.
Okay. Woo, that's cold.
It's a tricky one.
Woo.
All right, that's
Okay.
one. Ready?
We bop and hippity hop, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and hippity zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one. We bop and hippity hop, I'll never be a millionaire.